everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we are doing the second part of the Sephora holiday sale recommendations. I'm not sure if it's the holiday sale. It's their yearly sale that they have. It starts November 5th for Rouge members, and then it's going to be VIB members and then Insider members. I'll make sure the picture pops up with the dates and the percentage off. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the newness, some of the new items that I've really been enjoying lately that are available on Sephora. There are a lot of products that have come out lately that I love, but Sephora doesn't carry them. Chantecaille, Clé de Peau, there's a couple. So what I did is I went through the site. These should all be available. I don't know if they'll be available when the sale starts, but they're available as I film this, so I did the best I could. These things do sell out quickly. If there's things that you really want and you're a Rouge member, I would shop the 5th if you can. Same for everyone else, VIB and Insider members. Shop as soon as you can. If there's something particular you've wanted for a while to get 20% off. I use these sales to stock up on things that I use all the time that generally don't go on sale. La Mer cream, cleansers, those types of things. And then new makeup that I've wanted to try, but I didn't. It wasn't so overwhelming for me. I was going to wait for a sale. So this is a great opportunity to do that. So let's go ahead and get started with the newness. Okay, so let's start with mascara. Rare Beauty mascara. I have it on my eyes today. It's a really good mascara. I don't have anything else by Rare Beauty, so I can't really comment if this is normal for the or average for the brand, but I will say the mascara works extremely well. It's a straight wand. It does create sort of a thick, fluffy, long mascara lash look. I think it's great. You can certainly build it up. One of the things I like most about this mascara, the first coat looks really good. It looks really long and thick, but you really see the uniqueness of this in the second coat. Like, you let it dry a little bit and then put the second coat on, you can get almost like a false lash kind of look out of it. It's extremely good. The drawback is also its positive nature. It stays on, so it's a little hard to get off. The Cogendo Spa Water, which is what I use for my first cleanse, takes off some of it, but not all of it. So the only oil-based eye cleanser that I use is Clé de Peau. I'll make sure the actual name is down below, but that's the only one that I can use that doesn't irritate my eyes. I've been using it for years, literally. Like, I think more than 10 years. It's been a long time that I've been using that mascara remover. It's the only one I use that's oil-based. For the rest of the mascaras, I just use my Cogendo and it takes it off. But this one's a little tougher to remove, but it's worth it if you're trying to get a dramatic look. Okay, so we're gonna jump around a little bit. Blush. So there's two blushes that I would recommend that are at Sephora, and they're very, very different. Almost polar opposites. One is a Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. I have on Peach Poison today, which is this shade. It's 03. I really like these blushes. They work extremely well for me. They are not particularly pigmented. There's two shades in each palette. I really enjoy them. They last really well on me. The colors are beautiful. The formula looks great on my skin. I have drier skin. I have more mature skin, and I love them. But they are less pigmented blushes. So if you're looking for a more pigmented blush, my other option is the Pat McGrath. This Pat McGrath one is, just make sure I have the right shade. Yeah, this is Flirtations. And this is one of the lighter shades that Pat McGrath offers, but she has a wide spectrum of shades. All of them are very pigmented. They stay on all day. They're long lasting. They look really nice on the skin. They look seamless. They're beautiful blushes. So that gives you two options depending on what you like. I like them both for different reasons. The Pat McGrath blushes I use a very, very soft brush with because some of the deeper shades, I don't even have the two darkest shades in the lineup. I have the lighter ones because they're just too deep for me. I've tried them and it's just too stark on my skin. The other shades I use a very soft brush. I use like the Chikuhodo brushes, the Z series or the KZ series. The Tom Ford blush, I can use any brush. It doesn't matter. Some are more pigmented than others, but for the most part, they're a lighter pigmented blush. Okay, highlighter. So there's two that I would recommend. One is actually in a palette, and it has blush in it too, so that's why I'm putting these together. This is the Givenchy, I'm never going to get the name right, Givenchy Prisme Libre Highlighter. This was the holiday one. It's called Organza, number 10. That's the top of it. And it comes like this. And this is the one where there are literally 4 chambers in here. Two and two. Like they're the same colors. These are the same colors. These are the same colors. And you shake it out into the cap and then you put it on as a highlighter. I actually really like this. It is a little messy, which I kind of bugs me because I have a little bit of like I don't like things like touching. I like things in their separate compartments. But I think it really does give a beautiful highlight on the skin. It looks very like almost wet. So I think it's a beautiful look and it does last really well. And so I can't argue with the results. The messiness kind of bugs me a bit, but not enough not to use it. So I really recommend that one. And then the NARS palette. This is the high profile palette. It's got the really cool packaging that came out, I think it was just like last month. Everything seems like it was forever ago. But anyway, I did videos with all these things, guys, that I'll try to reference these, you know, as I go through the video and attach them above if I can. But highlighter, this can actually work as a bronzer, blushes, these are pigmented. They'll work for a lot of different skin tones. It's really beautiful. The formula is excellent here. I really like this. I think NARS has done a really good job this year. My favorite palette, or I haven't decided which is my favorite, but the NARS palette that came out, I love that palette, the Climax palette, but that's not available, or at least I didn't see it on Sephora. Some of the holiday eyeshadow palettes that look like this, they are available. I have not picked them up yet. Those are on my list to pick up during the sale because I had the Climax palette, so I didn't really think I needed like the mini ones, but I figured once they go on sale, it would be worth picking up and trying out. So we'll see how those are. Okay, so lips. There are 2 recommendations that I have for lips that are newness. So again, I have the other video that has my tried and true stuff that's in there, and you can check that out. But I would say 2 things. What I'm wearing today is the Tom Ford. This is the lip balm. It's Balm Sunlit Rose. Is that it? Sunlit Rose, yeah. Okay. So this one just came out this year. Now he has one called Balm Frost that came out last year, and that's available as well. At least it was when I looked. All this is a balm. It really has very little color to it. There's a little bit. You can see it. Like a tiny, tiny bit. But I really like this for travel because my lips are very, very dry. And so I can just pull this out, put a little on my lips. It looks pretty. I don't have to worry about it like clashing with whatever I'm wearing. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have much pigment, but it's really comfortable. It looks really pretty. It's easy. So that's why I like them. They are a very high priced balm though. I totally get people who are like, I am not spending $50 for balm. I totally get it. So if you're in the market for that type of product and you like those types of products, high-end balms, this is a really good one. So that's just really easy to use and I love that. Product is the Givenchy lipstick. Now this is in Gold Brick. Let me show you the shade. This came out for the holiday. I love this shade of red. It's a warm-based red-orange. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite reds I've seen. And the case is the sequined gold case that came out for holiday. I think both were available when I checked on Sephora. The formula is good. It's a satin. It's pretty opaque. Wears really well. And doesn't, you know, sell on the lines, like make your lips like bleed. It's a really good lipstick. So eyeshadow. There was a bunch of good eyeshadow palettes this year. The ones that are available on Sephora that I saw were the Givenchy Holiday palette. I've done a video with this. This is a great palette. It has a lot of really pretty shades in it. Excellent for the holidays and for fall. This one I've used actually quite a few times. I really like that one. It's beautiful. And the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Smoky Eyes Are Forever. This is the one that came out for the holiday this year. I'm holding it like this because pieces of it are a little bit broken. This is available on Sephora. Really love this palette. The greens are my favorite, but these shades are gorgeous as well. This is probably one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury, this type of palette, you know, the Easy Eyes ones. I think this one really appealed to me. The colors in here are like exactly what I love. And then last but not least, what I have on my eyes right now is the Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. And this, I have to say, I think it really may be my favorite. It might be my favorite Pat McGrath eyeshadow, which is really saying a lot. But the shades in here are great. All of them are beautiful. They all blend perfectly. There's lots of options. I just love this palette. I do. I love it. And the shades that I have on today, the black one, what's the name of that one? It's Noir Moon, I think. Let me check, let me make sure. Yeah, it's Noir Moon. That's that black shade. And I like buffed it into oblivion. Like I really like buffed it out, but it's such a gorgeous, complex, like sparkly black shade. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And you can see it's incredibly wearable because you don't have to have it as pigmented as it is in the pan. You can buff it out and it still looks stunning. Just absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So powders. I didn't have any pressed powders or loose powders that were available on Sephora that I've tried recently that were new releases that I loved. But there is the meteorites. So again, this is Guerlain. This is the Guerlain meteorites. This was the holiday edition. And these are gold pearls. Now, I put them on today with a very fluffy, very just like all over the face kind of look. And I think it works really well that way. I think it works much better for me as like a light dusting. If I try to buff this one in, it's actually a little deep on me because I am so pale. It does give some warmth to my skin, which I think is really nice. So I like it better with a little bit of a fluffier brush. If you are deeper skin tone than I am, you're not gonna have to worry about that. But this is, it smells gorgeous. The violet, oh, the violet. Yes, and it looks beautiful on the skin. So I highly recommend those. Okay, so the only other thing that I would mention, and I don't have them in front of me right now, but I would mention that they are available. The Westminster Atelier. There's a Westminster Atelier little, like, I'll see if I can find a picture, like mini set, like a holiday set with a highlighter and I think a bronzer in it. I have all the Westminster Atelier products. I really like them. The blushes are probably my favorite. The stick blushes, they're great. And that new holiday set that I saw, I don't have it because I have all the full-size ones, but it's like mini sizes, is a great idea. They also have the new iPods with that green shade in it. Those iPods are excellent if you're somebody who likes a more pared down, simple kind of routine. Basically, you take one shade, put it all over the eye. At least that's what I do with them. They're really good for like just an everyday, you know, you want to look nice, but you don't want to spend a lot of time. Those are perfect for that. And I do love the Westminster Atelier line, just pretty much across the board. There was a bunch of other things that I have tried recently that I really liked, but they were sold out on Sephora, so I don't want to recommend them. I feel like, why am I going to recommend something to you that you cannot get? I find that frustrating when people do that. So that's why I took a look to see what was up there. But I do want to mention this set because I really do like this. This is the Vlopsa Candle set, and in it, if I can open it without like knocking everything everywhere, yeah. They have all these mini candles in here, and I really like the Vlopsa candles. I think they're really beautiful. There's a lot of great scents in here, and it's a way to like try the different scents and see what you like. The French Cade Lavender is one of my favorites. The Vanille, the Forbidden Fig is really good. Baltic Amber. There's a lot of good scents is basically what I'm saying. But, you know, there's 12 candles in here, the little candles. They actually last a lot longer than you might think. Like, these burn for quite some time. And they're just, I mean, they're just really pretty. Each one's an ounce, which is, you know, not really small. The price point isn't, I don't think it's too bad. It makes a great gift if you want to, like, don't know what to get someone, you know, that person that kind of has everything and you don't know what to buy them. This is a really great gift because candles are always nice. Like, people like candles. And then there's so many different ones in here. There's got to be at least one set that they like. So I do a lot of candle gifts for people, or just for yourself. I bought it for myself. Again, I like having like the little candles sometimes because I can change the candles like depending on my mood or depending on the time of year. I have so many candles that I'm trying to burn through, like big ones, and they're, you know, it's harder to burn through them. So I kind of like having small ones. I can just have a little something while I'm working or whatever, you know, like it's just something a little bit nice. So anyway, I really do like that. I think it's a great gift. I am going to be doing a gift thing too, but there's a lot of little gift sets on Sephora that are really cute. The Westminster one, like I said, is a great one. The Vlopsa Candles. Candles in general, I think, are a good gift because when you don't know what to get someone, it's pretty safe. You can get them a candle. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Like I said, I went through the site to see what was available. There's a lot of other things that I thought were really cute, but I just didn't see that, like, you know, recent ones, but they were either sold out or they just didn't have it on Sephora. So I think that's it. If there's, like I said, if there's something else that like pops up that I see available on Sephora that I really recommend, I'll put it over on Instagram. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon.